Greetings to you all and welcome back to Prof. Neil. And it's a pleasure interacting with you all. Inspiring his eye for detail is what we're going to talk about today. And I'm referring to none other than late Mr. Y.C. Deveshwar, that is Y.C. Yogi C. Deveshwar, former chairman of ITC Group. And then he was chairman of the Welcome Group Hotels when I was working. And by Welcome Group Hotels later became ITC Hotels. So in 1986, I had an interaction with him, and that's what I'm bringing to light today. In 1986, when we had graduated from, we were about to pass out from our Institute of Hotel Management, our campus placement, I got placed with this hotel and this group, and we were members of the pre-launching team. It's a rare honor and a privilege to be part of a pre-launching team. So we see the hotel from scratch, greenfield project as they say, and then slowly the structure comes up, the visible structure, the rooms, but pure only walls, nothing, no soft furnishings, nothing, pure grey concrete, nothing else. There'll be a reception counter, it'll be pure concrete. Everything will be pure concrete, and in this chaos of construction, from the month of May up to autumn, almost around August, September, our training classes were conducted, and we were excited because every day, I mean, the first day we came, we were like, what am I joining this place? Hardly anything. Then slowly, surely, our excitement started building up because every day we saw a new thing happening in the hotel. That edifice, not even a hotel, the edifice, the structure. Something was added, a novelty, and for us, we just passed out of hotel management colleges, and for the staff who had just been recruited locally, for them it was something new, a new five-star hotel in Gujarat, the first five-star hotel in Gujarat. We're proud to be part of that. And the swimming pool was there, but nothing, no water in it. The windows were just open with a glass pane with an X marked on it, white in white, so that nobody walks through it on the ground floor. And likewise in all the floors, X marked with a white. Only that was there, nothing else. Then finally, our training classes, I mean, we got a little bored. I mean, when will this end and when will we start operations like typical youth or typical human beings for that matter? And finally, the engineering gave a go ahead. That meant that everything was installed of engineering, the lights, the AC, the kitchen, all the deep freezer, everything was functioning very well. The director engineering of the corporate group, the corporate was camping there for the last 5 months. Was checking each and everything personally. That little thing made a little bit of difference, because once engineering gave the yes, the base of work started. Housekeeping then moved in. The beds came in, the mattresses came in, the soft furnishings came in, the carpets. In the lobby, slowly things started transforming. The carpets, after the flooring, etc. The carpets came in. The seating came in for the guests. Likewise, little things, the lights started shining, illuminating the lobby. The chandeliers which were then installed, we were testing it. But till now, the bride was not yet ready for the moment of reckoning. She was still in the process of getting dressed, in all her finery. But the excitement was palpable because we've been given our uniforms, our blazers and our ties or our sherwanis or whatever it may be. And being youth, we were excited. The managers in their black suits and ties. The reception counter got that marble top, and it said, finally, the day is coming. And then the date for the soft launch was announced. And we knew that now it's time for action. For those not from the hotel industry, soft launch is a time when all the hotel is finally declared ready for the guests to check in. But before that, we do a soft launch with the top management members coming and staying as guests. That's not only to, uh, how would I put it, to help us practice what we learned during training and to familiarize ourselves with the processes and the systems, but also to audit all the services of the hotel, including the AC, the water in the hot water, cold water in the bathrooms, etc. All that. So we are told that Mr. Y.C. Deveshwar, the chairman of Welcome Group, will be coming in with his colleagues, with his team from Delhi. So that evening, saw in the lobby, the bride was dressed in all her finery with all her bridesmaids and all her all her men, all her men in attendance. We were all behind. I was behind the counter, the reception counter, being the supervisor with my team. The coffee shop team in the coffee shop, the restaurant team in the restaurant, likewise the housekeeping team in their department, different locations. But in the lobby, under the brilliant chandeliers which lit up the entire lobby, and from and on my left side was the cascade, the waterfall, which flowed into the coffee shop as a waterfall, and aptly the coffee shop was named Cascade. That started, that was flowing there, so it added a beautiful touch to the hotel. So now you can imagine how from a structure, a grey structure, which looked like a graveyard, this bride was ready in all her finery. I mean, I can't say for the bidai, but that's the thing. That's how the bride was dressed up for. And the hotel was beautiful as the word, exquisite. First time I've seen, I mean, as a pre-launching member, the excitement is, and the thrill of being there is something you can never ever put in words. And then we heard that the flight had landed and he was ready on his way. IC 481, IC 487, the hopper flight from Delhi, Jaipur, Agra, Delhi, then comes to Baroda, then goes to Bombay. Thankfully, she was not late that evening. That IC 487 had a track record of being late always. And then I saw him from the counter coming in. His brown suit hanging on a crook of his finger behind his back. His left hand holding a suitcase. As he came in tall, striding in, he didn't walk in, he was striding in. Meeting everybody, pleasantries, welcomed by the guest relations with the Aarti Tikka garland, the traditional Indian welcome. I mean, he handed over his suitcase to the bellboys, and his suit also was taken away and sent to his room. In the lobby assembled were all the general manager, Mr. Bala KB Menon, known as Bala Menon. The HODs, the director engineering was there for last 6 months, and the director, the corporate housekeeper for the group, Suruchi Rai, Mrs. Suruchi Rai was also there. And as he walked in, the HODs and all, everybody made way for him. They made way for him. He exchanged pleasantries to everybody. And then he walked back a little bit near the entrance, and there he stood near the bell desk and took out a packet of his India Kings, lit a cigarette, and after lighting it, as he looked up, in one glance, apparently I realized later, he had taken in the entire lobby in that one glance, from the floor to the ceiling to the walls, everything. And it was a huge lobby, as good as a 5-star lobby. It was a 5-star hotel, the first 5-star hotel in Gujarat. And his first remark was, Bala, in his deep baritone voice, Bala, get that crack fixed up, please. Oh God, the manager scurried. Everybody looking for that elusive painter and the ladder. And I was standing under the reception. I looked up. It was right there above my eye. For the last 3 months, we had not noticed it. And so many pairs of eyes. And this man, who had spent the entire day in his office going through statistics, all the numbers of all his hotels, their actual numbers, their budgeted numbers, and where they're dipping, what are the sales forecast. He had taken a flight in the evening. He would have flown, he would have driven directly from the hotel, from the office to the airport, taken a flight, come here. And in one glance, he spotted that little crack. It didn't matter. Nobody would have noticed it, but he noticed it. Eye for detail. And that inspired me to go into eye for detail also later on. The crack was, by the way, was painted over, and didn't look. It didn't appear like there's something was painted above it. But for whenever I think of a knife, when somebody tells me about eye for detail, I always think of late Mr. Y.C. Deveshwar and his eye for detail. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.